So this is the fordgt from gtspirit, and I think this one is in the red with the number 16. The picture's right here on the box. So yeah, I did try to open this on our way back. When I was packing, I tried to open it. I tried to see if this box had any clear parts, like for the box, like how the other, like the Storado or the McLaren had, but I don't think this one had any. When I did open the box, it was just the bottom, and from what I've seen, it's just this box. So again, I hardly ever buy expensive models, so this is a first for me. There are 2 other cars that I got, but I got them all at the same time. So again, this is all a new experience for me to open these expensive models. So let's go ahead and do that now. So one thing I am worried about before opening this is that one thing I did try to look for when I opened it was to see if there was any damage on it. So at least if there was, I could, return it since I was in the area. But since now I'm back at home, obviously if there's any damage, basically out of luck. Just try to repair it as best as I can, or just leave it how it is. So I hope there isn't. It sounds like there isn't, but again, with it being a closed box, you never know. So again, this is just a showcase, but also for me to see if there's any damage, and if so, it's on video. But let's just go ahead and open it so we have the answer to that question. So I kind of forgot that models do come in a foam box like this one does. If I remember correctly, I know my Lamborghini Urus came in a similar styrofoam box as well. So honestly, now kind of knowing that it was packed like this, I'm a little less worried, but still, again, you never know. But now let's just take the top off. And oh, that looks good. The paint is beautiful. The colors look really well. A little Iron Man-ish, but pretty good. In the back here. Ooh. Okay, it looks like, so at first inspection, at least from the top, it does look pretty undamaged. So now let's take it out. To remove the car from the packaging, this is something my Urus didn't have. With my Urus, you're able to just take it out and set it, but with this one, it's set in by screws, which are on the bottom here. So I put the top back on, so now we could just unscrew these without having to worry about any damage. So let's do that now. Okay, so removing the screws was incredibly easy as long as you have a screwdriver long enough to get in there. So now let's take the car out. So when I was over there, something I did see a lot of, or at least a couple of, there were a couple fordgts being sold in different stores. I'm not sure if I got it on the video of the Manila trip, but I've definitely seen this car twice before. This one was at the Shop for Fun, and I believe the other one was at a different Shop for Fun or a different store in the same building where the Diecast Heaven was. So I've definitely seen this car twice before, so let's get a better look at it. Again, really heavy car, like heavier than the Maestos. And these tires don't feel like they rotate. Again, if they don't like move freely, then I'm not gonna force it. So there's that. So now let's zoom in and see if we can get like better look of it. So you have the engine bay. The engine bay doesn't open, at least the window doesn't open. The doors don't open. That's just one thing about these resin ones, is that, again, they're like mainly for Like, oh, almost dropped it there. They're mainly for decoration. Like, they sit there and look pretty, but you can't like play with them. You can't roll them around. You can't open the doors. And again, you know, nothing wrong with that. Just it'd probably be a lot better to see the interior a bit. The window's pretty small, but see if we can get anything there. Doesn't look like it. Anything on this side? Let me see a little more. Steering wheel, dash. Beautiful car though. You can somewhat see the detail in the brakes. Black calipers. They look really good for a model car. Again, no different, but you know, Ford 16. And take a look at the back here. So one thing that I will say is that I've always found this part of the car very futuristic. How, you know, it just holds itself together like that, and how it just has like such an open area. I've always found this super futuristic, and I'm glad they keep doing it with their cars. I'm excited to see if they do another generation of Ford GTs. I'm excited to see what it would look like. But you have the exhaust, the taillights. Everything looks incredible. So one thing I did see, and so again, the Sterrato video was done completely silent. I just want to try something different, and that type of video, probably just a one-off. I kind of like talking about the cars as I'm showing them. So one thing I did see in there was that the number for the car was 1 out of 999, I believe. Now, I'm not exactly too sure on these number things. I'm not sure if they go by like 1. They all say 1 out of 99, or it really is number 1 out of 999. But, you know, obviously, you guys know a lot more than I do. So please inform me. So the number on this one is 291 out of 500. I do see some of my fingerprints on there. Definitely gonna have to clean that. But that is pretty cool. Now, one thing that just happened as I was flipping that is that the windshield wiper came off. There's supposed to be another one right here, but it just came off, so that is incredibly unfortunate. But luckily, it seems to be just a simple dab of glue, and then just put it back in there. Now, will I say that is the store's fault? No. I should be a lot more careful where I put my hands on the car so it doesn't do that. So just like that, it looks no different, but that is incredibly unfortunate. So we'll fix that off camera, but let's just pretend like it did happen. So now let's get it on the turntable. So that is it for the Ford GT from GT Spirit. Again, this is just another incredible car that unfortunately has suffered an injury from me, you know, holding it. But again, this is just for collecting, so only I and whoever watches this will know it happened. And if for some reason in the future, in the far distant future, it's ever sold, again, it will be disclosed unless I forget. But again, this is just a beautiful looking car, from the rims to the engine bay that we can't see. Not a whole lot, and the window is small, but from what we can see, it's a pretty beautiful car. The headlight details, the details in the dash, which we don't see as much. Again, the window is small, but beautiful as always. There's not much else, and I'm sorry if the camera does go out of focus at times. Again, I'm still getting used to this, so hopefully at some point, in a couple days, I figure out how to make it stop doing that. But so that is it for this car. Thank you for watching, and like and subscribe so I can be able to eventually buy more of these and have so I have more videos to make. Thank you for watching.